So hello, this is
Hey.
Alma. Again for the Managerial Coaching Certificate. I'm here with
Folha.
and we're gonna do a little coaching session. So Folha, you realize that this is being recorded, right?
I do, yeah.
You're okay with this? Do you mind if I make a few notes?
No, it's fine.
Okay, perfect. So how are you doing today?
I'm fine, you?
Yeah, I'm good. I have this big assignment to do, but yeah, pretty good.
It's gonna be okay.
I think so. So, how is your week looking? What do you got going on this week?
This week,
Yeah.
I just have an assignment for business valuation to finish and some work to do, but it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What kind of assignments are you working on?
The business valuation one is like I need to choose a company, a public one, so I have the data, and basically do the valuation and the projections in 3-5 years, something like that. Like see the ratios, just give a price to the shares, like if it's fair, if it's not fair, like.
How are you feeling about it?
I didn't start yet, so but I'm feeling I still have like some time. It's due on Monday, so it's okay, and I like finance, so it's cool. Yeah.
Confident. Okay. Do you remember in the beginning of Mod A when we did the whole DNA?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you remember anything specific?
We talked about our goals, our objectives, our ambitions, like in which way we would get there. Like I don't know, like we want to be there. How would we manage our stuff to get there?
Okay.
Like in an efficient way. I think.
Is there anything in particular that stands out to you?
Not really.
Not really, okay.
Just like the goals, it's like that they have to be measurable and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. So if you think about your tasks for this week, and you would have to set like a goal that you would like to achieve by the end of the week, what would this goal look like?
Finish the assignment I have to do, like do a Friday, so I have the weekend free instead of having to spend time of the weekend doing the assignment. So yeah.
So it would be your priority, sort of, to get all of your things done. Okay.
Before the weekend, so I can enjoy the weekend and have fun during the weekend and drink. And, I'm not thinking about the assignment anymore.
Have a good time. So right now you're kind of at the beginning of the week. You haven't really taken a look at it, but you have you can see like this sort of workload coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if you think about sort of ways on how to get to the end of the week and how to manage all of this workload, what comes to mind?
Wake up early, try to do a lot of work in the morning because that's when people are more productive, I guess. Have lunch, work a bit after lunch, and end of the day just relax and prepare the next day's workload, I think. Just manage time better. I think like time management is key always.
Time management.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Do you think will you be working with other people? Is there anybody else that can help you with this or is going to support you through this process?
I will probably work with Carolina from Panama tomorrow because she also has to do the assignment. But since she's working, after work she's not motivated. And I'm not working, but I'm not motivated as well. So we decided to work together so I can motivate her, she can motivate me, and we try to motivate each other to work and get things done. So yeah.
Okay. So you're motivating each other kind of to work earlier in the day then, so you don't have to be this. Okay. I understand what you mean.
Try to be like more efficient. Like I don't know. Sometimes I'm working and then I'm like, oh, let me just check this video. Oh, a notification. With her, she will be like, no, work, and I will say the same, and we'll just focus on the work.
Okay. Do you think there is anything else that you guys could do to motivate each other, or just maybe?
I think the best way is airplane mode on the phone, and forget about notifications and stuff. Like, and try to be efficient, and just like 1 hour, but 1 hour working solely on the project instead of being like 2 hours, but most of it on notifications. Like. Try to get work done, like, efficient.
Okay. So, have you always, do you always manage to get your work done, by the end of the week? Or are there any cases where you have not?
Sometimes I don't, but it's because I'm lazy sometimes. I don't know, if the work, it's easy, I'm like, whatever, I can do it after. If it's hard, and when I don't have that much time and the pressure comes in, then I work harder. Yeah,
kind of
I like the pressure, so because it makes me take action.
Yeah.
When there's no pressure, and I'm like, oh, it's easy, I still have time. Like there's no pressure, so I don't take action. So.
Okay. Yeah. And what do you then do? So so you say, if I summarize what you're saying right now, you kind of use this sort of pressure of a deadline to motivate yourself. Are there any more methods that you can use than just this?
There are, but I don't use them. I just let things play out, and when the pressure comes in, I'm like, I need to get this done, and then I get it done. But before the pressure, I'm like more relaxed. I don't know, and it's a new city, and people that I didn't see like for a long time, so I don't know.
So I'm kind of sensing that you're pretty confident that you're gonna reach your goal by the end of this week.
I am. I have confidence on myself. It's key as well. Confidence on yourself, it's key.
That's great.
If you don't believe in yourself, no one will.
And what kind of measures do you have, like, to keep yourself accountable to your goals? Like, how can you make sure that you reach them?
I don't really have any method. Like, I just let things play out. First, like, I don't really care when the pressure starts coming. I'm like, okay, like, I try to divide the work into small sections instead of like, I need to do this project, and there's not really a way, like, I can be working on the project, but I don't get motivated, so I try to divide the project, like, I don't know, like introduction, point 1, 2, 3, conclusion, like in 5 parts, and so like when I finish the first one, I get motivated, like, oh, one part is done, like 4 to go, and it's a way for me like to motivate myself.
Kind of check the different steps.
Check, like, divide into different, like, in small achievements, like small, like, milestones. And when I get the milestone done, I get motivated and I work hard, like, oh, milestone 2, milestone 3, instead of being just working for a big project and there's not really a milestone. The milestone is like the project, so I don't have motivation on the way. So it's like a way to motivate yourself.
Sounds good. Okay, so if I have understood correctly, this week you are working on a specific project for school, and you're very positive that you're going to reach it. In order to reach it, you're going to take steps, and you're going to measure and check the boxes of different things, and you're going to use the support of your friend Carolina.
As well,
And by the end of the week, if I ask you, like, are you happy? Are you satisfied? Have you checked all of your boxes? You're going to tell me that you've been successful too.
I hope so.
Is this correct understanding?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
So.
Thank you, Folha.
Thank you.
This is good. Perfect.
Hello, this is Cristina, and this is my feedback on Alma Dóra's video to coaching Joao. The session started very natural. Alma Dóra asked Joao how is his week looking, which was a very quick intro. She then asked him to tell her more about his projects, and he then mentioned something about the company valuation, that assignment that he has to do. That was still an opening question, but it was focusing on kind of steering him into choosing a goal for himself already. She's asking him then how is he feeling about that. He's making a joke that he hasn't started. So this leads into another question that Alma Dóra asked about the whole DNA, and asking Joao if he's remembering what he wrote in that assignment. And Joao did remember that the focus was to understand ourselves and how we manage achieving our goals, how we manage ourselves. And Alma Dóra went deeper into that conversation, asking if anything in particular stands out. That was another open-ended question, with pretty much trying again to focus on the goal that Joao may narrow down. So because this was a closed-ended question, didn't allow him to respond if this was a no for him. Alma Dóra moved into the week focus. So what is Joao's focus for the week? He said finish the assignment by Friday so he can enjoy the weekend and have some fun. That was followed by Alma Dóra summarizing on what he said, and he just said yes, again, a pretty closed-ended question. He said Alma also focused on, somehow picked up on what probably she understood being something regarding to time management, because he mentioned something on managing his workload and to be more efficient. And she asked him how is he planning to do that, which was a very good question, because it again made him realize on how he can achieve the goal of achieving successfully closing that assignment. He said he wanted to wake up early, manage a lot in the morning to be productive, and afternoon relax and prepare for the next day. So he again Alma summarized on his time management conclusion, and then she asked another closed-ended question. It was anyone else that may help you on this project. He started, nevertheless, talk about that as that he's doing this with another colleague that has the same assignment, and that he works with her to motivate each other. Alma summarizes again. Joao continues actually to open up about the fact that working with someone helps him being kept in check by another colleague when he's slacking. Another question that Alma followed up with was anything else that you may do to motivate each other. He did not respond positively. He said, we're trying just to be efficient, to put our phones in airplane mode, to get the work done. So this is pretty much a reality question. So but nevertheless, he did not develop too much on this. Alma moved on into how did he do this in the past, which was an option question. Did something that he did in the past help him to get work done? And if he managed always to achieve his goals on getting the work done by the end of the week, he responded no, because he's lazy, and he also appreciates being pressured, because that's when he performs better. So now Alma summarized, and then she said something like, you therefore use pressure of the deadline to motivate yourself. Are you using anything else? And he said no. Alma summarized again, and she said, you look like you're confident to be achieving your goals nevertheless. So Alma's last question was, what type of measures you have to keep accountable, which is an options question, and also, or it can be option or a will or way forward. And he said no method in particular, because he is pretty much relying on when the pressure comes on, then with the help of dividing the work in few pieces, then he's motivated to check all the completed pieces and then move on. Alma did a very good job on summarizing the whole discussion, and she said that then therefore by the end of the week you would have checked all the boxes, and she ended the conversation friendly. So that was it.